everybody. Welcome in. Hope you're doing really well. We'll wait for a few more people to come in. Marijana, hi Freedom. Maya or Maya, I think it's Maya. Ethereal, hi, lovely. Hi everybody. Hi Queen. I haven't listened to, I listened to the first audio that you sent me, but I haven't listened to the second one yet. So I'll listen to that later and respond to you. Thank you, Shantae. We'll just do a collective first of all. How is everybody feeling? With this new moon? Oh, you're tired. I haven't been tired for a very long time, and I'll tell you what I do. I mean, only if you can do it, of course, like only if it's available or the time's available, but I work 12 hours a day in my primary job. Like I literally, the whole day, my work day is from like 5 to 5, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 4:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. That's just my day. It's just what I'm used to. I've been doing that for 13 years. And sometimes I've worked night shift in those shifts, but as soon as my body feels tired, I'll wait for my body to feel tired for my break, for my hour break. So I have an hour break in that 12 hours. So I only actually work 11, but I actually force myself. I go to my room. I'm lucky that I work in the village. We call it the village. And I can actually just go to my room and I will I'll lie down in the bed and I'll sleep. And even though it's very hard to get up and go back to work, I do it and then I'm not so bad. But yeah, when the body feels rest, you just need to rest, okay? So if you're feeling tired, Queen, go have a sleep. Obviously, a lot of people work out of the house, right? I mean, some people work at home, but since the pandemic, a lot of people do. But you have to be very disciplined, right? If you work out of home, it's very hard to do, but then a lot of people doing that only do an 8-hour day. So when I hit about 7 hours, I go for an hour break. I sleep, and your body needs, whatever toxins as well, your body needs more rest. So try to stay away from any substances, alcohol, etc. And make sure you're eating well. Okay, there's my little doctor's advice. Doctors, anyway, I'm not going to go there. Let's have a look at the main energy for today, team. Okay, we've got 9 people online. I think that's enough to start the live. I had some really crazy dreams last night, like really insane dreams. And it was, I know the dream, it's a past life dream. I've had it many, many, many times. And it's like I have different sections. It's really unusual. I have like different sections of the dream, so it builds the story, if that makes sense. Like it's the same situation that I'm going through within the dream, but it just gives me different snippets of different time frames within that particular story. It's very strange, so it helps me over time to build the story. So I really want to meditate on that because there's something in that, like it's saying, okay, you can know this at this time, and you can know this at this time, as my soul, is growing. It's a soul growth. It's very unusual. I don't know if anyone else has had those types of dreams, but yeah, it's not the best. It's not positive. Let me just say that, like it wasn't. It's not a positive past life experience that I had. Okay. The first card that's come out, where am I going to put these? I'm running out of room. Okay. Is the cat spirit. So some of you could have a cat or be very affiliated, the energy towards cats. Okay, it's the number 13. That's my birth date. The number 13 could be significant, the 13th of July or the 13th of August that's coming up. And this says claim your independence. Maybe someone's feeling like they're being a little controlled at the moment. Or, on an energetic level, feel like you just need to break free. Angelus, hi Angelus. I'm going to call you Angel, if that's okay. I've put you on the list. Let's have a look at a Celtic cross for today. So claiming your independence, needing to break free, especially if you've been doing something, like if you do the norm, you know, I mean, you have a schedule. I get up in the morning, I have my coffee and my cigarette. I know, don't start anyone. And then I like get my tarot station set up the way I want it, and then I you know, do my live, and then if I've got any private bookings overnight, I'll do those. So there's something about doing something a bit different. Maybe it's even something just very slight, like, you know, changing the music you listen to or breaking your routine in the day so that you're not like doing the same thing. So there's something about breaking free. If it's about another person, you may be wanting to just like stand in your power more. This can also mean that you, especially with the first card that's come out, which also links to this one, is the Two of Pentacles. Maybe you're in a situation that you're like, should I do this or should I do that? And the decision you're making, you want to really prioritize your independence with the decision that you make. Is this going to help me be more independent? Perhaps it's a financial decision. Perhaps it's a decision with like your 401k or something like that that's just an example, that's going to benefit you in retirement. This is the Two of Pentacles. If you look at the back of this card, there's waves here. There's a ship up here. There's a ship down here. This is like just talking about the ebbs and flows. Sometimes there's ups, sometimes there's downs. You're juggling possibly a lot at once. Queen talked about being tired, right? So it is like just this pulling back energy, pulling back on your energy, getting the rest you need. Don't juggle too much at once. Things may be just like a little all over the place right now. The bottom of the deck is the Empress. So yeah, putting that energy, whether you're male or female, into your own, you know, into yourself, and getting the rest, eating the right things. And that can help you feel independent. That can help you feel, because independence is about control, right? So that can help you feel in control. What else do we have on the Two of Pentacles? What else is in here? Now, if this is about love and you're deciding between two people, because I know that some people can be deciding between two people, okay, and you're very confused, like maybe you need to be alone for a little while. You don't have to be with someone. Okay, King of Swords, okay, well I did say Sagittarius, so Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, or I've forgotten the other one, so that mustn't be significant. So Libra, Aquarius, and Sag energy here. Maybe you're dealing with a masculine air sign, and we have the Emperor, Aries, at the bottom of the deck. Maybe there is a couple of people that you're unsure about. You want to be very clear. Let Spirit guide you with these birds in this card to make the right decision about someone. Perhaps there's something you don't know, or something you want to find out, or is you know, going to be uncovered. Hi Random, hi Top Flight. I am Top Flight, that's fine. Random, I'll put you on the list. Okay. So the only donations we have are Shantae and Marilyn, and they will be first, okay? Top Flight, if you want to donate, let me know, or let Queen know. Okay, so who's dealing with the air sign or a masculine? Now, the King of Swords and the Emperor that was at the bottom of the deck, they can be quite controlling people. As far as any of the quartz cards go, they would be the most controlling in the deck. So who's dealing with the controlling masculine, whether it's a father, an uncle, a brother, or a lover? Okay, interesting. They may be wanting you to make a decision about them, or a decision about something in your life, and you're wanting to go one way and they're wanting you to go another. That's the very strong feeling I'm getting here. Let's have a look at your focus. Your focus is, what is your calling? What is your soul yearning to do, to claim who you are and your soul's purpose? All right. The Judgment is about a rebirth in your own energy. And I think this is the Death card. It's the Tower. Interesting. So focus on the big changes. It is time to definitely move forward and do something. And Spirit is urging you to do it. Because Spirit's saying to you, are you going to follow the calling, that is the judgment, and change your life in some capacity? Or are we going to do it for you? Okay. Or are we going to do it for you? Now, this is a big story here, I do feel, for some people. Why is the Tower here? There's a big upheaval, a big change. You need to make some sort of decision. And the decision and the choice really hinges on, is it going to help you or hinder you in regards to being independent and free in some sort of way? Okay, thank you, Stella. I'll put you on the list. Okay. Why is the Tower here? This is a very important story for somebody. Ace of Swords. Communication, thoughts, speech. Okay? Possible tears, but ultimately it will bring victory. The aces of the 1, the ace to the 10. Remember, if you've got the Ace of Swords, you have to go to the 2 of Swords, denial, which is denial basically. The 3 of Swords, possibly, having to face something and have the pain that's associated with it and sit with that pain, to move to the 4 of Swords, which is then making a decision, resting your body, resting your mind. So it could be literal like meditation or even literal physical rest. And then we go to the 5. Oh, did I make the right choice or didn't I? That battle within yourself. And then the 6 of Swords is like moving past that hump, right? Where you're like, yes, I did. I was in denial about it. It hurt me, but I'm going to go forward. So this is the beginning of the Swords story. So there's still a fair way to go, obviously, with this decision. So you've got Swords, you've got Scorpio energy. Why is the Ace of Swords here? With the Tower. Okay, the Hierophant. What else? The 9 of Pentacles, freedom and independence, Virgo energy. This is very interesting. There is some worry associated with this. We have the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck there. It is in reverse though. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, is the 5, okay? I think you're going to get from the 1, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, which is the 1, to the 5 pretty quickly. If you're disciplined with yourself in the choice that you're going to make and really put your independence first. This could be many situations. This could be about work or marriage. This could be like being disciplined with yourself. This is external laws that govern us in day-to-day life as well. Maybe some information is coming in that's going to offer you like independence here, and you're like, okay, I can do A, B, and C, and I can move out of this home or move away from this person because the government may help me with something. There's so many situations that could go on with this Tower moment. And I know this is a general, but if this really relates to you, let me know. You're going to get some sort of clarity on an external level, whether it's through the Justice Department. I'm hearing for some, this could be about alimony, this could be about child support, this could be about children. We do have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's something here that is just like, it's so broad, and I'm not picking up a particular thing, but the main message here is to claim your independence with the decisions that you make, and there is external help. So go look for that external help if you need to, okay, to change your life in some sort of way. For some of you, this is an abusive relationship. That is what I'm picking up here, and I hope it's not, okay? But, you can do this, guys. Whatever, there is help here. There's help from an external source. Let's have a look at what Spirit's advice is. 10 of Pentacles. Grab that bag, baby. Grab that honey. King of Pentacles. All right, so you are leveling up. Spirit is asking you to put yourself first in something here. I'm very surprised I haven't seen the Empress. You've got another King. Maybe there's a few masculines in your energy. Maybe this is a work situation that you're dealing with. But the 10 of Pentacles is like you, really. I feel this is your energy, like really looking after your finances, your resources, with this decision that you have to make, some of it will have to do with money because it is the Two of Pentacles, or resources in some sort of way, like a home or a job. But, you know, Spirit's advice is look after yourself, put yourself first. In the end, no one is going to look after you unless it's you. And I think a lot of people can relate to that are online or that come online. It's like very Beyonce vibes, right? Looking after me, baby. Don't worry about other people. They have to have their karmic story. You have to look after yourself here and have the strength. Look at this. This is what you don't see coming. Strength. Spiritual strength, help from above. Could be a romantic partnership, someone that's helping you within a romance, or a friend, a family member. So whoever is going through a lot of turmoil, I want to say right now, because even though these cards are quite nice, apart from the Tower energy, which is not a nice card, but it's like something we have to address, right? And it can be financial with all these financial resources energy, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, strength card, Leo energy, spiritual strength to break free. Look at that, the Devil in reverse. Who needs to break free from something? Okay, if this is your story, you will know, right? And you don't have to put it in the feed. Hi, Faya, how are you? Let's have a look at the first person. And wow, the legal cards at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, maybe you know, there's information coming in about a legal situation. If that relates to you, you will know. It doesn't have to, you know, not every single general every day will be about every single person, obviously. And take what you need to from that, okay? And it can be at a personal level, really feeling this need to break free. I'm seeing this little book in front of me, which is that at an energetic level, it'll be like, let me just break free. Let me just feel happy. I'm going to be using the Tea Leaf Oracle today quite a lot, okay? This is this deck over here. As you can see, it's huge, okay? So I do split it into two. I actually do some usually, like before the reading, I haven't done it yet, but I'll just split it into lots of different little packs and then put them back in different places so we're not getting the same cards every day, okay? So, first person is Shantae. Shantae, post your question. Let's have a look and see what's here for you. Atiba's long-term intention. So are you guys together or not? Let me know. Are you guys together currently or not? Let's pull out some Tea Leaf Oracle and then we'll clarify the tea leaf with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And do it the other way round this time, okay? Wow, this first card is really beautiful in regards to love. Wow, okay. Tell me who they are to you. Have you been dating them for a while? Are they a crush? Are they a friend? Who are they to you? Are they a husband, a wife? Let me know who they are to you while I do your cards. We got Sagittarius energy so far. We've got Leo energy. Shantae, you need to answer the question before I move forward with your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Why do I feel that family has a lot to do with some sort of decision or the choices that you guys make within your relationship? All right. Okay. It's just coming through here. You've actually got some really nice cards, Shantae. Let me just refresh the feed. I need the answer, please. Shantae, I need your answer in regards to what I said. Also, I'm just going to go on. It's going to be a generic reading if you do not answer me, okay? Shantae, answer me, please. No? Okay. I'll just carry on then. So you have the first card, the Lily, a very spiritual love. So this is like this very strong spiritual connection. It's almost like karmic, okay? It can be like karmic in a way that you feel that you've met this person in a past life and you have some unfinished business with them. But it is love. I mean, all the cards that have come out do indicate, at least on your part, all right? But I do feel that there's some really good things coming in here. I do feel with the cards, especially this one, there is some interference, maybe the word, in regards to the family, either your family or his family. Let's clarify these two cards. So this is like, there's a lot of love here. As far as his intentions, I'm going to say they're good, okay? I don't see any cards here that indicate he has intentions for you that are deceitful in any way, okay? But it is time for you to act on something. Spirit says you are on the right path in your life, okay? Especially in regards to your relationship. That is your question. But I do feel that there is a masculine possibly. This came up in the reverse. You may want to watch the collective and put that story to this particular situation. Okay, so watch the collective again. This could be a family member. I feel it's his family member that isn't happy about you guys being together. This could be cultural as well, I'm hearing. Okay, just move these things out of the way. Okay, why is the King of Swords in reverse? Why is this King of Swords? Yeah, there's like a battle. This is just a battle, family issues. It could be friendships, but I feel it's more like family issues about your relationship with him. But you know this is a spiritual love, okay? You know this is, you guys are so connected in a spiritual sense, a meeting of minds energy. And there's this like difficult person or family members that are just making it hard. You always feel like you have to defend yourself. You feel like it's a struggle here, okay? It is part of your story though. It is part of the tests and stuff while you're with this person. Judgment is about tests as well. A rebirth here. A rebirth within the relationship. Okay. So you are on the right path regarding this person. I do feel. And, you know, he gives you the satisfaction that you need. He gives you the love that you need. You are very satisfied on an emotional level. And if you're not now, you will be. There is like Spirit saying you're going in the right direction with this. And you are possibly stepping into a new experience. But there's a time, there's like you needing the strength to act on something here. All right. What is this new experience you're stepping into with your masculine, with your person? So some exciting news that's going to like propel you into a new experience. You possibly, if you're not living with this person, you possibly have the opportunity to move in with this person or move out and in with this person. What is this new experience? Exciting news. The Hanged Man. You've been very patient waiting for something to change or some sort of news to come in about this person or about this situation. And it's going to allow you to mentally move into a much calmer place in your mind. Maybe they're making some decisions. It could have something to do with this family problem, okay? Because there is a family problem here. His problem, your family, his family, I don't know. I'm not picking up, but I feel it's his, okay? So tell me if that's resonating. Time to act, time to do something, time to have the courage to act. Possibly he needs to have the courage to act on something and speak his truth, possibly with this family member, and stand up for himself. There's something about acting here. And a Leo energy. So we've got double Leo, the sun. Whatever is coming out of some sort of action, like he's fighting for his love for you, is going to make you very happy. It's going to grow the relationship in a positive way. And we have successful outcome to this, successful outcome to a problem. So if you do have problems with them in the relationship, whether they're external family problems or internal within the relationship itself, there's a key here. Like, you have the key to change this. Keep putting yourself first. This person really does look up to you. I don't see any cards that show me they're deceptive in any way. So just know that, okay? And a sincere wish will be granted. You have prayed on this, Queen of Wands energy. You definitely have spoke to Spirit about this. The strong Leo, Taurus and Libra energy in your reading, okay? You need to be patient here. Whatever's going on, whatever problem that there is within a family, within your relationship itself, it will be fixed. It will be sorted out. We've got the needle and thread, which is fixing, mending, and also a wish being granted. Okay. Okay. I'm also picking up like past life energy. If there is anything very difficult and hard to break free from, this also came up in the collective. So go back and watch that as well after your reading. You will be able to break free of it, okay? Your wish will be granted. There is some possible conflict coming up, but I think that, well, I know that if you just do everything from a heartfelt level, put yourself first, be emotionally open, and then it will be fixed, okay? It will be resolved. Hi, Elaine. Yeah. So more waiting energy. Wait till after Mercury retrograde for this to start coming about. I don't know if your person is a Leo or an Aries, but we have a lot of Aries energy at the bottom of the deck with the Fool, the Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles. There's an offer possibly coming in from your masculine. Very, very strong Aries. All these 4 cards at the bottom are Aries energy, every single one of them, okay? I hope this is making sense. You guys really need to talk to me when I'm doing your readings, okay? It's just a yes and a no really helps the energy to come through. You don't even have to tell me if it's resonating. You just need to say something, okay? Shantae, next time maybe. Elaine, thank you. Marilyn, post your question. We're going to use the Tea Leaf Oracle again with everybody today. I think it's going to be working. Spirit has showed me that it's a really good way to do readings today, so let's do it like this. Okay, first person is Marilyn, and then Stella, and then we've got Elaine for 2. 13 people online. Welcome everyone, especially if you've not been here before. Please subscribe, okay? Messages from your spirit guides. Let's have a look. Oh, well, Marilyn is before you, Stella, I think. So, we're just waiting for Marilyn. Give Marilyn 30 seconds, or we'll skip her. And then we'll go to you, Stella, if she doesn't come on. Let's pull some cards for Marilyn. Thank you, Marilyn. Has Cheryl, the Capricorn, received my invitation to perform in the program, and does she want to do it? I think you asked the same question yesterday. I don't know. Tell me if you did. Who's the older man that you're dealing with? You're dealing with an older man. Either the person is a father figure, a mentor, somebody at work, but you're talking to an older man. If you're not, there's an older man coming into this. Perhaps an older man is helping you. I'm also hearing this could be to do with a bank as well, or some sort of financial dealing, okay? There's something about really paying attention to your work right now. Perhaps there's something that is unfinished or you didn't do. Something you need to sign. Just be careful in signing things. Marilyn, okay. There is peace and harmony. If you hear like wind chime noises or anything like that, birds singing, this is just a message for you that peace and harmony is coming into your life. Pay attention to your work. Pay attention to what you're doing for your job, for your work, okay? Let's have a look if this person's coming in towards you. It's Cheryl, is it? Cheryl, the Capricorn, received invitation. Have they received the invitation, Spirit? Possibly using the wrong deck for this question, but we'll just keep going. And then if I don't get the answers, they possibly received it in the night time, in the after. Perhaps you sent this email in the late afternoon, or whenever you sent it, they opened it then. They have been shown it, yes, because the candle is illumination. So they have been shown it, they have seen it, they have opened the email, okay? Is this person a dark woman? We've got dark woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So they have like opened this email. I mean, they could have blonde hair, it doesn't really matter, but this woman card has come out. So she has been shown it, she has read it. Okay, just know that she's been shown it and she has read it. All right. Don't be tempted to do any shortcuts at work. I just got that message then as well. So don't be tempted to shortcut something. It's almost like plagiarism or something like that. Okay, that's just a separate message. So something requires careful handling here, whether it's a work situation, I was talking about paying attention to your work, or dealings with this woman. So I would just be very careful. Don't sign anything. Don't agree on anything till mid-August, because you may want to really jump on something. And Spirit's saying like it requires some sort of careful handling here. I'm not sure this person, I'm not sure you like know this person well enough or can trust them 100%. Not to say that they have any ill intention, but they may be like in authority. There's care needed here with this situation. There may be someone that's jealous or envious of you as well. It may not be her, but there may be someone else around. Okay. If you have an older man, like a father figure, a grandfather, an uncle, someone you can trust, someone you can really, really trust, maybe you want to go to somebody for advice here, okay? And then you have this signing. Maybe you need to revisit something here, relook at the offer, relook at the program, rewrite it in some sort of way. With the pen here, the quill, this is her maybe needing more information. I do feel she's like in a position of authority in some sort of way, or you view her that way. Okay, let's get some specifics here, please, Spirit. Okay, yeah, the Emperor. So she has a lot of masculine energy as far as she is in like a position of authority in some sort of way. Or that's like what you think she's like up there, or, you know, she's someone that is, I'm not going to say higher than you, but you know what I mean. Okay. Let's do a storyline. Best way to do this answer is a storyline. Yeah, there she is. So, Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, the Emperor. There could be another masculine involved, but this is her having a lot of like authority, or, you know, like you look up to this person, like whatever her answer is on this is going to dictate what you do next. So obviously then that's someone who's in authority in some sort of way in your, you know, in regards to this. What else do we have? Yep, Three of Pentacles. So yes, she has read it. Yes, she's reading it. Maybe you need to get simple, like simplify the program or simplify it in some sort of way. She's definitely going to want more information. Think positively about it. You know, be putting any negative thoughts like, oh, she's not going to take this on or anything like that. The Three of Pentacles is signing a contract. It's a new contract. There is possibly a masculine here. Who is the masculine? But this is Capricorn energy. It could be her, right? And I'm going to say she does have the, maybe there's finances involved in this. She does have the finances. She may be looking at whether she wants to put money into this project. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. She's obviously, like I said to you yesterday with the other person that this related to, she wants to see what she's going to gain from this in a financial way. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this isn't just a simple case of, can you help me? This is like, how's this going to benefit me? All right, in her mind. Because she's a businesswoman. This is a businesswoman, okay? This isn't just some, you know, this is someone who really, like, has their eye on their money all the time, okay? Strength card, this also came out in the collective. Go back and look at the collective again, because this relates to you in some sort of way. Now, with the collective, there was the Tower, right? So, anyway, go back and look at it. You've got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, this is an offer. But, and then the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune next to it. Wow. So, I'm going to say that ultimately, she probably will support you in this, especially if it's got to do with money. You have a lot of spiritual strength, Marilyn, behind you. And that's clarifying that with the High Priestess, okay? And also, of course, follow your gut. You have a union at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, with a legal document or paperwork. The reason I said that is because we had all those pens, cards in the Tea Leaf Oracle. That was your reading. So I think it's a yes, but just, you know, give it some time, okay? Stella. Let's have a look for Stella. If anyone wants me to use any particular cards, just let me know, all right? Just let me know and I'll use them. Otherwise, I'll intuitively just use what I need to. Let's have a look at Stella. Messages from your guides, Stella. Messages for Stella, please, Spirit. What she needs to know, what she needs to focus on. What would her highest timeline be also? Those wanted to come out, but there was two of them, so I don't like to take two cards at a time, but we'll see. That one's here. Okay. Ooh, nice. Now, I can't really show this card too much. It's like a bit of like booby action. It says birthing. So there's something within you that is churning, I'm hearing. Like energy that is moving around, because this woman is 9 months pregnant. She's going to give birth, right? And I just got like something moving within you, or you feel something moving within you. Now this could be literal, but I don't know. But I do feel like there's this something's just about to happen. That's what I just heard. Okay, something's just about to happen. Let's have a look and see. For Stella, something's about to happen. Now, the second half of 2025, and I've said this for a long time, is going to be a lot more lucrative and more abundant than the first part, okay? Especially because we had Saturn there, we had Jupiter come in, but we still had Saturn with us for a few months. Now Saturn has left us. There's a lot of other stuff going on in astrology, but I just want to focus on Jupiter. Look at this, joy. What a beautiful card. Very Leo energy. All the sunflowers signify growth and expansion. Of course, when you're birthing, there's expansion and there will be growth after the birth, okay? So this is something really, really beautiful coming in. We are going to clarify each card to see what this can be, okay? These two cards, I want to put that there because the top card always resonates and links to the bottom one. So whatever is coming in for you is going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. You're going to be very resonant with it. You're going to really vibe with it. It's going to bring you healing and it's going to bring you balance, okay? Very nice, Stella. Very, very nice. I like. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, I like this reading for you so far. What else do we have? I want to look at challenges as well, right? Maybe you've gone through all the challenges. Maybe you've already put the hard work in. Momentum. Things are gaining momentum. Wheel of Fortune energy, very, very nice. There's a lot of like quick movement. August will bring quick movement. That is just the month of August. Always has that like quick movement to it. Okay. Cycles. It came out in the reverse. And you know what? I like it in the reverse. We'll talk about that in a second. 2 more cards. Whatever you're birthing, whatever something new, it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. It's going to bring you a lot because you've put the hard work into something and you're not repeating a cycle. That's why that card's in reverse. You're not repeating a cycle to self-sabotage in any way. You're really putting yourself first with this decision or this new thing that's coming in for you, okay? And you have a lot of grace. A lot of grace in regards to, like, it's humility. Grace is a lot about humility. Could involve another person. That is breaking down to a 3. You're being very authentic. If there's been a freeze or an indecision in the past, you're making a decision. Whatever decision you're making in your life right now is going to bring you a lot of happiness, newness. You're breaking some sort of generational cycle. And there's going to be fast momentum with this. This is a really nice energy. Look at that. Fast momentum. The Chariot. Number 8 on the screen. This has been a big healing journey for you, Stella. This has been a big healing to get you to where you want to be or you need to be. Wherever you're going, it's going to lead you to a lot of happiness. Family happiness, blessings, a lot of love in your life. It does hinge on the decisions you make now, but you're making the right ones. And you're breaking some sort of family generational curse or cycle. Just know that, okay? If you're there, you can talk to me, Stella. Let me just... Okay. Give me some specific, Spirit. Give me some people. Right, we've got the 5 of Wands. We've got the 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. This is what's coming in. And the 7 of, stand your ground with something here. There may be something that's going to be uncovered. Stand your ground. And no matter how long it takes to get to this, October is going to be a very significant month for you. Between August and October in regards to breaking a cycle here. It can be to do with family as well. It can be to do with your finances also and what you're investing in. There may be other people that do not agree with you, do not support you, but stand your ground. If you, especially at a like intuitive level, let's split the deck, know that it's the right decision and the right way to go and you're doing the right thing, stand your ground. Okay, don't listen to others. 7-7, and we have the number 8. Again, August energy, and this is keeping positive, a positive mind, especially if someone, I was just going to say, especially if someone is against you or trying to take what's yours, okay? Don't like another 8 here. August, very highlighted, okay? All right. Yeah, so external factors could try and hinder your progress and your happiness here. But you're going to stand in grace, you're going to stand in humility, you're going to stand in authenticity. Other people's masks may be shown. There may be friends that you see the other side of them, right? What's the saying? I'm trying to think of the saying. Like, you see the other side to certain people. People that are not authentic, people that do wear masks, people that are trying to get what you have or trying to be who you are, I'm hearing. Yeah, maybe you're separating yourself from a group of people, all right? And if you're, if this is about work, because the Hierophant could be about marriage or it can be about work as well, like on a literal sense, stand your ground at work. Okay, if you know you're right, because you have a lot of knowledge and experience in your job that you do. This could also be family. You have a lot of knowledge and experience. You know, you weren't born yesterday type of energy. You know, this is not your first rodeo. Stand your ground. I feel that there's some youthful energy around you, possibly in the workplace or at home. I'm feeling workplace because we got the Hierophant and 3 people, which tells me possibly workplace. Wow, and the number 3 to clarify that. In the reverse, there's certain people who are immature at work. There's people that are wearing masks. They're going to be outed. I'm hearing like your boss or something is going to see or find something out. There's like a group of 3 people here. All right. Exciting news incoming for you. Exciting news. Leo energy, very prevalent in your reading. Perhaps one. I feel like there's going to be a break of a cycle here with these people. There's like 2 or 3 people, 3 max, possibly in your work environment, and there's a break of a cycle with the cycles being in the reverse. One of them may leave and break off, and for whatever reason, and these people may, like, because this particular person's gone, it's like they're with the leader of the pack type of energy, of the wolf pack. And because that person is going, then these other people are coming in and saying, you know, I actually wasn't very nice to you, or I was defensive with you, or whatever. But there's some sort of like even apology coming in. Hi, Tiger. Okay. Success is coming your way. Keep sticking to your guns. Keep defending your right to be free, to be who you are, to be the very best at what you do. You are breaking some curse here. You are breaking, whether it's work or not, some sort of generational cycle. Perhaps in your past, people have, in your family past, in your heritage, in your roots, people have let others walk all over them or be a doormat, and you are breaking that generational curse there. Elaine, post your first question and let me know if you want, or which cards that you want, okay? Elaine. Hi, Tiger. Thank you, Faru. I hope you are well, Faru. You will be after Elaine. She does have 2 questions. General Elaine, I'm going to use this deck, which is like really talking to me. It's called the Shadows of Light. It's a really beautiful deck. You can buy it online, and there is the box. It's just such a beautiful deck. All right. Bottom of the deck you have, I've just shuffled Passion. 1111 on the screen, twin flame energy. Okay. So Passion, the fire, the number 9, all right, which is this year, 2025. Endings and beginnings within a relationship, needing to be patient. You've got that time card with the patience, that hourglass. Okay, Spirit is with you. Number 7, patience is required in regards to love. So I do feel that this is about love, this general. Let's have a look and see what's here. Number 7 again. So you've got 7s. I think you had a lot of 7s yesterday. Birds and trees may be significant. The woods, the forest. You're laying down here in the grass. You are, if you can get yourself out in nature and you find a nice day and a nice park in safety, of course, and there's birds, there's something about looking up into the trees, like looking up. I want you to try this. I want you to do this, okay? That's just a side message. There's something about communicating with your ancestors. This is ancestral with this tree being here. Just be kind. Just be kind to people, to everyone. Everyone's going through their own story, okay? unless they're a psycho, just be kind to people, okay? Be kind and communicate on, you may be getting very unusual, complex dreams. Spirit's trying to communicate with you with complexity, because Spirit wants you to really think deeply here in regards to your stability, your security, and your safety. So if you're having unusual dreams that are very complex, that is very significant. The Spirit really wants you to really dive deep into the complexity of the dream and what it means, okay? I'm hearing you're a dream weaver as well, like you can project other people's dreams. Creativity. I'm not surprised this comes out for you, okay? Very creative at this time. The alchemist. Changes happening. You're feeling more within your art, okay? Within what you do. You're feeling more. Fish could be significant. And koi fish in Asian culture is very much about good luck and finances. So when we clarify that, that'll be interesting. But you're feeling more, okay? You're feeling more love within your work that you do. You're putting more love and feeling. Feeling is about love, like the gut. You're expressing on an artist level, which is, yeah, you're coming in to be a true artist, because you're in, you know, it's nothing to do with the mental, it's the feeling, the love, the mandala, okay? So things are changing with you in regards to your creativity and how you're expressing yourself. You're expressing yourself through love, and I do feel that you're also picking this up from an external level within you, from someone else to you. So someone's thinking about you. Yes, look at that, integration. Look at that. That's the complexity. That's the dream as well. And it's also the art and the love and the creativity and the feeling that you're putting into it. So there is something here about, like, you're a dream weaver. You're able to integrate into other people's dreams. You're able to, I don't want to say feed on, and it's not in a negative way, but like you're able to, it's very telepathic. It's very hard to explain. Okay, let's look at this look at that twin flame. Straight away, I saw the 1111 on the screen. Whatever you're doing right now has got a lot to do with your work and your creativity and your art, but it's also to do with you feeling your twin flame, either coming in or you're just connecting with them on a higher love level. It has a lot to do with dreams. Asia may be significant to you as well, just because of these koi fish and the depictions on the cards. There may be, you know, if we want to go literal here, there may be a masculine helping you as well in your work, or will be helping you. There is changes coming about. Look at this. The lovers. The challenge between you both. I feel that you're going to start figuring out what it is. Like the challenge between bringing you together. You're going to start figuring it out. A lot has got to do, a lot of that illumination has got to do with your dreams. The feeling of them being close, being able to dream about them, being able to project your energy and integrate your energy with them. It's very complex. I think you know what I'm talking about. I hope you do. Okay, let's have a look. What else is going on here? King of Wands. Yeah, that is a masculine. He's also very creative, and he's going to support you in some sort of way. The Star. I feel this is going to be between now and August, or in the month of August. Between August and October anyway. Very significant here. It could be a group of people, but there is a masculine here. It's going to support your creativity. It is time. It's time for your love to expand in your heart. I do feel, and I have felt for you, that this year was about work, getting to where you need to be. It's also about like love. Perhaps you're going to meet this person, this masculine, or even like your next love interest in where you're going to work. We talked just about like just working somewhere random until you find what you want, okay? But whatever's going on, you've got happiness. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of creativity, there's a lot of integration, integrating energy. There's a lot of using feeling here within, you know, your creation of whatever you do. Kindness, be kind. Something there as well about like love. Big time. Okay, big time. All right, let's have a look at your second question, and then I'm going to have a quick break before I do Faru. So don't go away, Faru. I do need to break by every hour, because like just to regroup. What is going on here with Elaine and her second question? Thank you, Faru. Post your question, Elaine. Second question. Thank you, Jasmine. I'll put you on the list. I won't be a second, guys. Okay. Yes, it was buffering. I apologize. I just had to check a message. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if you posted your second question, Elaine, but post it now if you want to post it. Okay. Let's start pulling your cards. I'm looking around my desk and all the cards, and I'm just really drawn to the ones I have in my hand. So we're just going to keep going with these cards. All right. There's a lot of grace and beauty and kindness and love and gratitude with you right now. I just really like this, Elaine, okay? And you're being very patient. You know something's coming, I feel, but you're accepting it's like coming when it's supposed to. You're also accepting your worth, all right? You are. You're really accepting your worth. You have like an intention. You know exactly what you want to, what you want, who you want, what you want to become. And even if it's not like a literal thing, like I want to that job in that I know in that office on that floor, it's not that type of energy. It's like you just have a lot of faith, you have a lot of grace, okay, with what's going on in your life right now. What is coming for me in terms of career? I've applied for a few. All right, so let's have a look at, I don't want to look at recent past. I want to look at present with career, please, Spirit. The Star, straight away, really nice. Aquarius, also the month of August. So there's a lot going on. Whatever you put in, whatever hard work you put in now into Mercury retrograde, retrogression, retrospect, relooking, resetting. Okay, what work you put into that, guys, and this is for everyone, you will get the benefits of it in August. The Star is August energy. There's that King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel that you will be definitely getting a job. You may have applied for 3 specific jobs, or 3 of the jobs that you have applied for, you're quite happy to take any of those particular 3, okay? And there it is. I love it when Spirit brings things together, because you display such patience and grace and humility, and you're kind to others. Like you will, like what we put out, we do get back, guys. This is just a clarification of it, okay? 6 of Cups, so soul path for you, career path for you, an offer, a new doorway opening, the acceptance of it, the Star, something that you can work hard on while you're looking for your main primary job that you really want, such as in graphic design or whatever it is you want to do, okay? So this is all the hard work, all these little stars are all the hard work you've put in, and you may just have to put your head down and focus on being balanced right now while you wait for this big one to come in. But there, yes, there is an offer. I mean, that's a very yes or no question, Elaine, but that is an offer, yes. So what's it going to bring? It's going to bring you to get out of your comfort zone and learn something new. Page of Pentacles is all about learning new things, strengthening your talents, gifts and abilities, strengthening new talents, gifts, and abilities. Okay, perhaps you're going to figure that you've got some sort of gift, ability that you didn't know you had, or you're dealing with a lot of people like Walmart, right, for example, and then you're like, I actually really like this because I'm talking to people. Protect your energy though. just saying. Okay. But Spirit is really putting you on the right path. Look at this, the Chariot. Whatever you've done in July, just because we've got July, August, June to August, you are being rewarded, okay? But continue looking for that big star on that card, okay? That main thing that you want, all right? The Lovers, connecting with others. I think that, you're going to be connecting with people wherever you're going, wherever you're, and it's not going to be too far away, okay? I don't think it's, months or anything. I think it's like a matter of weeks. You are going to be connecting with people that are going to be new to your life. They're possibly going to be new friends. They are put in your soul path. Wherever Spirit is going to put you to work, there is people in that soul path that are meant to be in your life. It can be more than just friends. It can be also a lover or both, okay? We don't have to just stop at one thing. Okay, exciting news. I love your reading. This is so good, like so super cool. Yep, no more waiting. You may have to wait maybe 2 weeks, okay? I don't see it being that longer than that much longer. Don't be afraid, I'm also hearing, to like follow up. So if you've sent a resume, maybe in a few days, send an email. Hi, I sent my resume. I applied for this job like 5 days ago. I'm just seeing how my application's going on. That shows gumption. That shows like interest. So don't be afraid to do that, okay? You possibly could have 2 offers. So something coming in when you least expect it. Look what else is out there. Continue to apply though. It may not be one of the jobs you apply for. It may be something you apply for today or tomorrow morning, okay? So you may have some choice. And you may be like, oh, I don't know which one to take. Okay, use your intuition. And of course, if it's anything around lots of people, I think that's going to be brilliant for you, okay? So have a think about that, the Hermit energy. I do feel that this is a very interesting analogy that I've just got with the Hermit. This star here is in the lantern, as you know. And he's still holding in front of him. It's almost like a carrot being dangled in front of a horse, right? It's like, that you can still complete your desire to do your graphic design. And that you're going to have to be very careful with your finances because this is earthly energy. There's also, he's walking on ice. He's being very careful, but he's still holding that truth, that light for what he really wants to do, what he really wants to become, okay? Don't let that be a burden to you. You're nearly at the end of a difficult road here looking for work anyway, and it is coming in. For Rue, I am going to have a quick break and then I'll do your reading. 6 of Pentacles, Elaine. You will get paid what you're worth. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I like it. This is telling me that you're going to save. There's a lesson you've learned there in finances. I think it's like how or what you've spent your money on or what you haven't saved in the past or whatever. Because I did see the 7 of Pentacles as well. And, you can sign something and get into something while Mercury retrograde is still happening. You don't have to wait till after the 11th of August, Elaine. I do feel that is just like, there's not that feeling with this new moon, I don't feel as well. Like that new moon is like, let's go. Even like Mercury retrograde may have thrown a few things we've had to be patient about, but I do feel with this, it's just like you get the offer, you decide, yes, this is where I want to work, and you take it, okay? It could even just be 2 weeks, all right? I get it, no problem. It's like you're going, yeah, Trudy, I get it. Okay, for Rue, you are next. I won't be too long. And then we have Jasmine as well. For Rue, thank you for waiting. Okay, thank you guys for waiting, guys and girls. Okay, let's have a look and see who is on the, we've got Faru. Can we check Amen's, Hamen's energy towards me, romantic connection? Ooh, okay. Which deck do I want to use? I want to use the tea leaf. We're going to use this tea leaf oracle to start with, okay, for you. The energy's just changed in the room. It's very quiet. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Past energy, let's have a look at the past. So there's been like some sort of not knowing. There's been some sort of being a little bit unsure what they feel or what their next move is going to be. So there's unsettled energy here. Although I feel very calm energy around me. So you feel like you've had to plan or something, or plan when you can see them, or you've wanted more firm plans, like you've wanted things to be a bit more solid, a bit more like you know what's going on. Okay, Faru. What's going on here? Past energy. Perhaps this person's been too concerned with intimacy, sex, okay? Perhaps you have been concerned about what they feel about you on an intimate level, whether they're attracted to you on a physical level. So there's a bit too much concern there going on with intimacy in the past. Perhaps, you know, you've been intimate with this person, maybe, but like you're basing the relationship on it, or he is. What else do we have? Tell me if this is making sense. All you need to say is this is making sense, or yes, okay? The sun. So he brings you a lot of happiness, like inside yourself on an energetic level, because the sun is energy, right? Leo energy here. We have Empress, Taurus, Libra energy as well. Okay. So in the past, there's been like a lot of happiness between you guys, but you're still not like sure. There could be have been intimacy, or you could have been thinking about it. Even if you haven't done anything, there could be a lot of thought about what it would be like to be with them in that capacity. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at present energy. So still not being sure though. Right. So there is going to be, whatever you're feeling, which gives me swords type of energy, because we've got swords energy here now. All right, there's someone around you that could be jealous. There's someone that could be trying to work against the relationship. It could be a cultural thing as well, and it could be family. You're going to get over that hump, I'm going to say. I mean, soaring high like an eagle. I'm getting that ABBA song, which is Eagle. Go look at the ABBA song, very old song, one of my favorite songs. It's called Eagle. I think this relationship is going to a different level, a better, like a higher level, being able to get over some sort of obstacle here. But there is someone or a family member or something that is possibly, you feel that like they could be a hindrance in this relationship, right? But you're going to get over this. So again, you've got two cards of getting over troubles or a problem or an obstacle here in the present, especially like when it comes to communicating with them. All right, let's see what else we have. So I don't know if the family thing makes sense. Let me know if it does. Or maybe this is someone in the background that you don't know that is like not happy about you guys being together. Right? Now, don't let that deter you, I want to say. Future energy. Future energy. Success again. So you've got the word of success 3 times here. And good plans with hard work. Putting hard work into the relationship will bring a new element to your relationship, and it will go to the next level. Especially with the bridge card and the egg card here. Okay. There's a lot of loyalty. And you are very protected here. All right, in the future. But the dog is about being loyal, all right? So there's loyalty. if you've had like, or if you're gonna have this, I feel this is future, an argument, like that you will overcome it. But I feel that someone is trying to come between you. I really do. It could be a friend of yours or his, or like someone in the background saying she's not the right person for you, or this could be your story, okay? Bottom of the deck, do not be tempted to lower your standards. So that is very Seven of Wands energy, like standing up for yourself. It can be with them, but I feel it's just like, no, don't feel that you're less than just because there's a family member or something like that that doesn't want you guys to be together. All right, let's have a look at present. What do they feel? What do they feel about you? What's their intentions? Page of Cups. So you could be like under 25 or around, I'm getting 28 as well. So there's a youthful energy here with you both, but this may be just that, you know, this person makes you feel very youthful. The Tower, ooh, in the present. Something is coming in. I feel that they're coming in towards you to be a bit more open with their emotions. Maybe they talk to you about the obstacle with their family or your family. Maybe you're talking to them about it and how you can get over it and how much you mean to each other. So I do feel a lot of future conversations about how you are, you know, falling for each other, which is really nice. You've got the happy card. The sun is here twice in your reading. So this is really nice energy. August is very... Between August and, I'm going to say, mid-October or even into November, there's going to be a growth within the relationship and a hurdle that you can overcome. So not denying that hurdle, like talking about it openly. Page of Swords. This is someone that's watching you and your relationship and him and you together and being like, I don't like this. I don't like that they're happy. I don't like that they're getting on and moving forward. You can get over this though, right? You're both adults. Number 25, 26, 28 is coming through. Judgment, nice. A rebirth within the relationship. Something really nice coming in, especially with the Knight of Wands and the Sun coming up twice. Open your heart. Don't be afraid to like say what you feel about this person. So this is a really nice reading, right? I think that this is going to be a happy outcome. You have the Hermit. So maybe you're deep in thought right now, or he is about this, okay? And there he is. Like he knows what he wants. He's been thinking, so both of you have been thinking about what to do next with this. For some reason, this may involve resources, material, or finances in some sort of way. There could also be a mother and a father energy. The Empress is here. So he does put you on a pedestal. There is going to be communication. There's going to be a beginning, a new beginning and movement forward within the relationship, I do see, okay? And you will be at the split of the deck very satisfied about like the outcome of the relationship in general, okay? So that was your reading. Jasmine is next. Jasmine, post your question. Then the first person on the list was Marijana. If anyone wants to donate, you can do so now. Let me know. Let Queen know. I think Queen is the one that's supporting me today. Oh, we have Tiger as well. Okay. So Jasmine did donate before, but Tiger will be after Jasmine. Thank you, Tiger. Okay. Jasmine, post your question, Jasmine. I hope you are still there in the wings waiting for your reading. I know exactly which deck I'm meant to use for you. I'm just going to shuffle the Rider-Waite cards. Okay. Jasmine, post your question. Jasmine, post your question. Hey Jamie, Jasmine, post your question. I don't know where Jasmine is. We're going to go to Tiger. I don't know where Jasmine is. We're going to go to Tiger then. Tiger, if you're there. Tiger. Jasmine's not there. Waiting, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I'm not very patient, okay? Thank you, Jamie. So we're waiting for Jasmine, but they're not replying to me, Jamie. It's only showing 4 people online. I need Jasmine to talk to me, or Tiger, one of them. All right, I'm just going to keep shuffling, get the cards that I need. These cards definitely really want to talk to me. Look what card just came out for me. Patience. Be patient. Be patient. No, I don't want to be patient. So if you're having your reading, guys, especially if you donated, please hang around. All right. Don't Top Flight, did you donate? Did you? Sometimes I miss the donations in the feed. Top Flight, if you donated, you can post. Otherwise, you'll be on the list. Okay, I'm just going to sit and wait. Spirit wants me to be patient, so let's just wait. Top Flight, let me know if you donated. I'm waiting also for Jasmine and Tiger, so I don't know what's going on. Or why they're not here. Oh my God. Hi Andrew, how are you? Thank you, Top Flight. Post your question, Top Flight. I'm waiting for other people, but you can go first. I think you may have donated a while ago anyway. Andrew, please be patient. You can donate if you want to. Otherwise, I don't think I'll get to you today. All right, Top Flight, these are your cards. Let's just start with Top Flight. We know Top Flight is going to have their reading next, so let's pull your cards. There's a very fast movement. It's very fast. I'm feeling like I want to do things quickly. I want to speed up my speech. I want something to happen. Maybe you're waiting for something to happen and you want it to come around, and you're finding it's just not coming as fast as you want. So we've got the Tower energy here and mental conflict. What are you in denial about? What are you in denial about? Stephanie's current feeling and thoughts for me. Are you in a relationship with this person? You're very conflicted mentally about what the hell's going on. You want things to move quickly. You're not satisfied with how things are progressing. There's definitely a quickness here, you want things to go quicker than they are. You do put her on a pedestal, there's a lot of love in your heart, you want to get to know her, everything about her. You put her on a pedestal, you find her very attractive, but there's some mental conflict within you here. There's some sort of denial. What are you denying yourself, or what are you in denial about? Okay. Because there's the Tower energy here. We will clarify these cards, Top Flight. Are you in a relationship with her? No. Okay. I think that you want to be, and I think that it's frustrating you because there's a lot of well, not a lot, but there's a bit of frustration energy, you want things to change. You feel trapped in your mind because you're thinking so much about this person. All right. Spirits ask you to get balanced. You have the Justice card in the upright, okay? just remember you have everything that it would take to have a beautiful relationship with someone, and like you would be a prize, I want to sort of like say, okay? There's a lot going on here for you. There's like, you really need to get balanced. You need to possibly write some lists. What is going on in your life? Because I think it's more than just about this person. There's a big disruption coming your way or is happening for you right now. I don't feel it's related to this person. Love needs to wait. Spirit just said love needs to wait because there's other stuff going on. Maybe you're in denial about that. Maybe you're just like trying to refocus your energy on her but you've got all this stuff that you don't want to deal with. You need to deal with something first of all. Could be your work, could be your finances, it could be where you live is coming up here. Okay, what else do we have here? There's a lot of new beginnings going on in your life, because this justice energy in this deck has got like the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. It would not surprise me if some aces came up, but it's like a disruption. It's like you'll be upheaval type of energy. You have to have a lot of patience and planning with whatever's going on. So, you know, when I always get confused mentally, I've got a lot to do. I write lots and lots of lists and I cross everything off the list. So there's something here. I just feel that this is about your life. And then this is about her over here. I think there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of busyness. All right. You do feel this card is the Lovers. You do feel this person is your like person. You feel a very strong connection, right? A very strong connection. So like I said, see these two cards are, you know, this Empress is on top of the Lovers. I feel that, and these are beautiful cards. Look at these cards. I think that this stuff over here, you have to fix first before you go there with anyone. Doesn't even have to be her, okay? Right. So I do feel that there's two things happening here in your life. And I know you only asked about her, but let's talk about it. What are you joining? You're joining forces with someone in regards to something over here, possibly a project. Perhaps you're planning, maybe you're in the planning industry or a planning career path. Planning and assessing, training and assessing, I'm getting. Maybe you got something recently, because I was going to say I'm getting, but I said I'm gotting. Okay, you've got, which isn't a word, right? You've got something recently, but it's caused like you to have to move out of your comfort zone. It's spent a lot of mental energy on something. You're moving somewhere. Where are you moving? And because this is the 6, this is really good. You know, at some point you're going to get balance and you're going to be in a great place. The Spirit wants you to put love aside right now while you figure something else out in your life. You're moving away from difficult times. Wherever you're moving to, whether it's a new job or whatever it is, it's going to be better than what it was. So just know that, okay? Knight of Wands. Something exciting. He's got that wand. There's the Ace of Wands. Something exciting, something creative, something you can sink your teeth into. Maybe you've got a promotion at work, so you're using your mind more. Maybe you're not there's an element here of you not trusting yourself. So just know that, and it's something about confidence. Yeah, you need to think a different way in regards to the changes that are going on in your life, because you can do it, especially with that Magician energy. So say it's a new job, you can, and it's higher, or a level or promotion or something, it's at a higher level of what you did before. You can do it, okay? Something about like Spirit wants you to know that you can do it. You have everything it takes to be the best. Look at that, 2 of Swords, clarifying the 2 of Swords. That's just Spirit clarifying what I just said, okay? It's nothing more than that. Maybe a couple of things, though, that you're like, you know, in denying yourself. In denial is also denying yourself of like knowing that you can be the best person you can be. And it can be like emotional. They say that, I think there's 4 or 5 things that are like the most stressful times in your life. One is moving house. Another one is getting married. Another one is getting divorced. Another one is having a child. And another one is like even travel. I think travel was one of them, and a new job. Okay, so maybe there's a couple of things going on in your life here that's making you feel like you just want it all to be balanced. You just want it all to be sorted out, and so then you can move on to this love interest. I do feel there's a lot more going on here in your life. Yeah, do not worry. Okay, do not worry. The sun is here. This is all to do with your soul growth. You will be very satisfied. Let's look at this lady, Stephanie. You have the Hierophant. So I don't know if you've met her at work, but this can also talk about commitment. This is external laws as well that govern certain things. This is coming out a lot. Just know that those keys, like you have the key to a brand new beginning, or a beginning with this person, or an opportunity. So you have the opportunity with this woman, with this Stephanie. Like if you have like her on a romantic level, you have an opportunity. What does she feel about you? Because you've got the Lovers here. What does she feel? What's going on in her life? What does she feel about you? 8 of Pentacles. It was in the reverse. So maybe she's not putting any effort into getting to know you. All right. Or getting to be in connection with you. I do feel that there's like a whole new beginning opening up in all sorts of areas of your life here. And because all the cards of that main focus and not necessarily this other person, I feel that like Spirit is sort of saying like, get yourself content in other areas of your life right now with whatever's going on. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles in regards to Stephanie. And we have the Star, Aquarius energy. So if you're interested in her as in a romantic sense in the future, there is the opportunity, I do feel. I don't think it's around the corner. The new year is showing up more so than 2025 in regards to Stephanie. Spirit is really wanting you to focus on your life here and other stuff, okay? And that's what I've got for you, Top Flight. Jasmine and Tiger are next. Jasmine or Tiger, if you're there. I've got 10 people on. Tiger or Jasmine, you are on the list and you are next. But I've called your names out, guys, and you're not there before. I hope that made sense to you. Top Flight. So everything's going to be okay, all right? I'm just having a milkshake in the background. Okay. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Isn't that how it goes? Something better than yours. But I have to charge. What is it? I don't know. It's a really crazy song. That was the song. My milkshake's bring all the boys to the yard. Okay, I love these cards. They're really talking to me. Let's continue using these. If Jasmine and Tiger are not responding, I'm going straight to the free list, which is Marijuana first, then Freedom. Okay, Marijuana and then Freedom. Yeah, Spirit's saying, no, that card is for the first person that comes on. Okay, so we're not going to shuffle anymore. Freedom, post your question. Let's do it. Okay. I don't know what that song is and why I'm singing that, but that may mean something to someone. All right, Freedom, let's see what's going on for you. 6 cards for Freedom, doing a 7-card spread. Past energy or recent past. Whatever comes out. Please let me know if this is resonating, if this is making sense as I'm reading for you. I really would appreciate that. Your main, this is really nice energy. You also already have 2 7s. So Spirit is really supporting you, helping you to move forward, okay, in something here. a choice, a decision. It could be an emotional choice or decision, but you've moved either away from that person, situation, whatever, or whatever you've done, you've really looked within, you've asked your guides, you've prayed on it, and you've had some positive movement forward with it. So say if you've had a choice in a couple of jobs and you were really confused and it hit you on an emotional level, you've prayed, you have a lot of faith, freedom, you have a lot of belief in spirit, belief in your higher self, that your higher self will make the right decisions for your human self. You are super guided. You've got a lot of spiritual energy here with the Chariot and the High Priestess. So Pisces, Cancer energy. We've also got August energy. Now, August is only just around the corner, Freedom. So whatever choices, decisions you're making, even if it's right now in July, because we got 7 and then we've got to the 8, you're going to make the right decision. So if you haven't made that decision yet, and I know this is past energy, but Spirit's saying over the next couple of months, July, August, and even into September, you will make the right decision and you will move forward positively, okay? So if you haven't gone into prayer or meditation or asked your guides to guide you, Spirit is asking you to do that, okay? If you already have done that, you're getting the answers and you're moving forward positively here. And then you've got the Chariot. So right now, just know that there's a huge team of angels really protecting you. You are being put on the right path. So don't doubt that. You have the Fool energy, which we'll talk about in a second over here. And right in the middle is spiritual strength. Wow. Power. Leo. August. Again. Okay. So we have 8, 8 and 7, 7. So we haven't pulled. We've still got 4 more cards to pull. So what is this? What is going on in the present moment for Freedom? You've got the 7, the 8. Beautiful progression here in your life. And then you go back to the 6. Right now, perhaps you're feeling quite nostalgic. Perhaps you're feeling like you're thinking about how a relationship used to be, or the dynamic that you used to have between you and another person. If this is about love, or you're thinking about love, you will move positively forward to somebody, okay? Right? 100%. You have a lot of spiritual strength here, a lot of spirit team helping you. Even though sometimes you may go back to memories of a person, just know that you're making the right decision. So for example, and this may not be your situation, this is an example, you may have had a choice to choose a different path away from someone and separated from someone. Spirit's saying you made the right choice, okay? If you are in a relationship right now, you're possibly choosing together to do something and you're moving forward in a positive way. We will clarify this, right? But there's some sort of decision you've made and you're either moving alone forward or you're moving together with your partner to a next level. Because I do feel this is about a love story. I really do. All right, future energy. 3 of Swords, don't freak. Okay, don't freak out. Future energy, 3 of Swords, the 4th chakra, your heart chakra. This is definitely a love story for you, Freedom. Okay, and the 7 of Swords. And another 7. So 7, 7, 7, 7 you have in your reading. Look at what that means, especially in regards to love. Right, let's clarify this. What's going on? Let's not look at future energy or just yet, and let's not look at the past. Whatever decision you made in the past, you made the right one. Just know that, okay? You have the strength to make the right one alone or with your partner. I do feel this is to do with a relationship. Right now, you could be having together memories of, remember when we first met type of energy. What plans did we have then? How can we put these into practice now? 3 of Swords again, in reverse though. I feel that you've got a very good relationship with whoever you are with. I want to say whoever you are with. maybe there's something you need to revisit in regards to your communication. Just because we've got 2, 3 of swords, you really need to get clear on something they've said in the past. I want to say don't sit in the past energy. We all say and do things we shouldn't do and shouldn't have done in the past. There's something here about stepping into your personal power as well, and like being very firm, even though you may hurt, I don't want to say hurt someone, but like say you're in a partnership, say you're in a marriage, in a relationship, and you want to travel, but the other person's too scared to get on a plane. And you're like, yeah, but I really need to do this. You don't understand. I need to do this for myself, for my soul expansion, right? So you're standing in your power by making a choice and sort of putting your foot down in some sort of way. And you're doing it anyway. So there's something here maybe you're both not agreeing on right now. Wow. It's part of your soul growth. You're still learning and still want to learn a lot. 6 of Pentacles. I think that if this is to do with a partnership, you'll have a compromise here. There's compromising. You have the 5 of Swords. You may be not on the same page with a person right now. Can be your partner if you're partnered, okay? You may not be on the same page. Don't, if you're getting into an argument, sometimes you can just both think differently. Okay, you don't have to always think the same about everything. So Spirit's saying just accept that, you know, we're not all the same. We can't, just because we're in a partnership with a friend or whatever and know them for a long time, or in a relationship, that they have to think the same and talk the same and act the same. There's a compromising to be done here. Okay, I hope this is making sense to you. And if you've got any, you know, if this affects you at an emotional level, I think you both will get over this and move on from this. So future energy, 3 of Swords. There is some trust issues in this relationship that you have with whoever this is about, okay? I think you'll overcome them, but it's all about communication. This, I'm feeling it's love, because you've got that heart chakra right in the middle of these 2 difficult energies. I think your love will sort of like overcome anything, but there is like a compromise. It's all part of being in a relationship. I mean, living with someone 24/7, being with them, you know, having to consider them for everything you do. It's not an easy thing to do, right? Perhaps they say something to you, or perhaps this is you that is just not, what's the word? Unusual, like it's out of their normal, what's the word? Like it's like out of their normal character. Yes, out of character. But you'll get over that, okay? This is future energy. I think that you have a very strong connection with this person, and you'll get over this, okay? Yeah, you have a soul, but just know that this person is your soulmate. You have a soul path with this person, okay? There may be trust issues with the 7 of Swords being here. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Perhaps you don't want someone to go out without you, or if they do go out with friends, you're not sure about it. You're like, well, contact me, make sure that you're calling me. I want to know where you are, type of energy. So a little bit like insecurity. Perhaps something happened or is going to happen that you intuitively feel that they're not where they say they are, or who they're with, or they're with who they say they are. There's something coming up here that's, I'm not laughing, but it's like you're going to get over this, okay? And it's going to force you guys to talk about, yeah, look at that 3 of Cups in the reverse. Maybe they're like, I'm going to the club with the boys, or of this bar, and then you could even be spying on them and seeing who they're talking to in the bar. So there's a bit of soul work for maybe you to do here, because there is some mistrust in whatever this relationship means to you, okay? Please don't worry. Please don't worry. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Please don't worry, okay? It will all be okay. The Judgment energy, a rebirth. I do feel this is a love reading. Make sure you're thinking positively. August is a month. I'm going to give you a project, Freedom, to really work on, look at this, the Devil, what you don't see coming, and the 4 of Swords. And I was just going to say, give you a project to really work on your mental. The Four of Swords is like blanking your mind, removing negative thoughts from your mind. Eight of Swords is there, negative thoughts being trapped in your own mind, especially when it comes to mistrust. So I'm going to give you a project to work on to detach yourself from that energy, to really work on that. So the last card is here. I'm just going to talk about this last card. It is called New Beginnings in this deck. It is the Fool. The Fool is choice. It's having completely the whole world in front of you, but not making a move just yet. Wait until mid-August. I feel things will definitely change, but work on that trust issues, okay? All right. Jasmine, let's have a look at your question. Thank you, Queen, for all the work that you do. I want to ask what's coming towards me in love. Libra 30, single, ready for a relationship. Jasmine, let's have a look at your main energy right now. Okay, Libran energy. Okay. Thank you, Freedom. Okay. Jasmine, what's coming towards Jasmine in love? Let's look at past energy or recent past. You spend a lot of time in solitude here. You possibly spent a lot of time in prayer as well, like trying to manifest. So the Nine of Pentacles can be like manifestation energy. Manifest your person to come in, really like opening your crown chakra, meditating a lot. Maybe you meditate like on a real regular basis, Jasmine. Trying to draw your person towards you, asking Spirit and God to bring in your person to fulfill you, to support you, to complete you. Okay. You possibly had to deal or need to deal with some trust issues as like from the past. If you haven't faced that or dealt with that, Spirit's asking you to do so now, okay? So perhaps someone really like dissed you or disappointed you or even cheated or something like that. There was some deception in your past, and Spirit's saying to work on that, like trusting yourself more. So it's like they come in, and if they don't stay, well, that's fine because I'm okay type of energy. Patience. I don't like that word. Patience is required, all right? You know you are ready for a relationship. You're trying to bring it in, and now you're being patient, right? The Two of Pentacles. You're even possibly thinking, am I where I need to be in general? Like, am I at the right job? Could I make more? Should I study? There's some like other choice and decision you need to make to get into balance. Maybe you're thinking about travel as well. Like I'm seeing like a cruise ship. I don't know if that means anything to you. Maybe you want to go on a holiday or need to go on a holiday. But that can be symbolic as well for like emotions. You're emotionally ready to move into the next, like you've made that decision right now that you're ready. But you're also looking at other areas of your life, and if you're happy where you live, where you work, things like that, okay? August is here. We are talking about love. August is coming up a lot. August is always the month of accelerated movement and motion. So let's see what else we have here. Emotional loss. You've definitely got over any issues in the past. There may still be some things that may trigger you in the future in regards to trust, or you may have like lost a lot of trust with people from your past, but you are over. If you've had a relationship that's not worked in the past, and this can be recent or very, very distant past, you are definitely over that. You've emotionally healed from that, okay, just know. Right. You have everything a man or a woman, whenever you're interested in, would want, okay? Love, everything. Okay, you have everything within you. You're ready to give it. There's something here about your crown chakra. So using like crown chakra meditation will be very good for you. You're very connected to spirit as well. You have a lot of spiritual strength. You have a lot of faith. Hermit, Virgo energy. Double Virgo here, Gemini. We are looking at the future here. Okay, yeah, and there's the crown chakra. So that's just clarifying to me. You either need to do a crown chakra, I'm hearing course, or chakra course. There's something about your healing. There's so much coming through here for you. You have such spiritual connection, not only with yourself, but with spirit itself. It's like really quite amazing. Just saying. Okay, but you are ready. You have spirit strength behind you. Open your heart, your mind to the spirit world. You may have a Capricorn rising as well, or sun, or north node. Okay. Future energy. So you got double Sag as well in your reading, double Sagittarius. You have Leo. There's that spiritual strength. Who are you, girl? Who are you? And there is your Two of Cups. You know, you're not going to be happy with anyone who isn't spiritual. It's not going to work. You have to be with someone who is interested in spirit. Show me Ula, and Dove and Serpent. So like that connection, that union of spiritual union, else it wouldn't work. Union, spiritual union, okay? So much spiritual connection. Maybe you're connected to someone. You've got a lot of love to give. You need to open your heart a bit. Maybe it's been some time since you opened up with your emotions or were used to like the dating scene. August is very much highlighted. You could meet this person online, but it could be through like a spiritual group, a spiritual chat, a meetup group in your area, in your town, in your city. Could be online, but not through like a dating website. This is a group sort of situation where, can you hear the rain? Raindrops are falling on my head. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. These cards are beautiful. You do have a person coming in. Show me who this person is. Show me the masculine. Who are they, Spirit? The Chariot, they're spiritual, they're very, very spiritual. Whoever's connecting, you're connecting with, you're being led to a very, very, like yourself, spiritual person. They're the right person for you. They're very intellectual. They're also very philosophical, very intelligent, okay, very spiritual, like I said, okay. All right. That is your reading. It's not showing me a masculine, but it will be. It could be in the next couple of months. August is highlighted for getting to know them and more about them. We have 8, 8. Hold on. I think you have another 8. Yeah, 888 here, which can be like that infinity symbol, as above, so as above, so below, and then 8 again. Wow. Okay. 8888. Look what that means in regards to relationships online. This is going to turn into a commitment, marriage, if you believe in marriage. It may be someone that you don't normally go for, I'm just going to say. It may be someone that you don't normally go for. Very strong meeting online here, but not like on a dating website. I'm not picking that up. It's more like a group or a chat. Could be a spiritual chat or a spiritual group. You are you. Who are you? You've got so much spiritual like energy in that reading. It's crazy. Okay. Right. I'm not picking up Nick. I didn't actually see a masculine there, but that was the Two of Cups. I don't know. Is he super spiritual? It could be the Taurus. We did have Hierophant. But that was not your original question, right? So I was just focusing on your question, which was like, oh, and you were the Libra. We got the Libra energy. I didn't see that. I'm Libra. I just saw 30 years old. Remember, we had that Libra energy. So you're really ready. You're in your element. We had that. Where is that? Where is that? I think it was here. There it is. Okay. It's right at the top there. So you're really ready. Okay, who's next? Or maybe it is him. You need to possibly make a move. Okay. Hi, Teresa. You will have to go on the list. I don't think I'll get to you today, though. I'm at my 2-hour point, guys. Maya or Ethereal? Maya, Ethereal. Jamie, post your question. Maya, post your question. Maya, let's try and get through a few more. If you want to donate to jump the queue, we've got a lot of people on the list. I'm not going to get to everyone today. I'll try and do 3 hours today, but that's going to be max, okay? And you won't all get your reading. Maya, I'm going to call you Maya anyway. Will Jabbar come back? Does he still love me? I think that you are stopping. I'm only doing 3 cards for the free reads now. You're stopping. Oh, this is very clear, Maya. Very clear. Okay, very clear. And if you want like extensions on any of these readings, guys, you can email me for a private reading. I'm doing 50% reads right now. Okay, till the end of July only. Maya, you're stopping yourself from positive movement forward because you are waiting for this person. This person disrupted your life quite a lot. All right. And with the devil in the reverse, Spirit is asking you to move away from this energy so you can move forward in a positive way. Let's clarify. So will they come back? No, I don't feel. You've got 8 here already. You have the number 7 and the number 6. Because we got the number 7 and then the 6, like, there's a lot of healing that you need to go through, right? There's a lot of healing that needs to happen. And something happened and it was extremely disastrous and upsetting, and, you know, the carpet was ripped from under your feet when this person left or you guys separated from each other. But Spirit is asking you to detach here, all right? And I know, you know, everyone that breaks up or whatever situation they're in and they can't be together, it's going to cause some pain. But embrace the pain. It's part of your soul journey. It's part of your healing. Do the healing work. I don't think you're wanting to do the healing work. You're not seeing. Yeah, look, you have the strength. You have 888 in your reading. Look at what it means in regards to separation. Because it's the infinity symbol, Spirit is trying to help you to do this healing, but you're not seeing the woods for the trees. You're just looking at wanting them back. And Spirit's asking you to detach. You know this. You also know this, okay? What you're supposed to do. Why is the Tower here? I feel this is past energy. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, this person could have been very cold, very forthright with their words, very cutthroat, possibly blocked you, very unemotional, and look what it put you into. How long do you want to stay here? Okay, because you don't have to stay here. You can work on your healing. You can pray. You can detach. You can deflect, not deflect. You can focus on something else, something fun to do, something new to learn. There's something about learning a new thing, or, you know, it's time. They could have been a Sagittarius, but it's time to really work on yourself now. And it's very upsetting, and I feel like you're very upset. You need to get emotionally balanced. This person could have really made you feel super unbalanced on an emotional level. And that's why Spirit wants you to detach right now and stop planning and waiting and wishing. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Look at all these reversals. Justice. Yes, this person was very unjust to you. They made you feel very ungrounded, up in your head, worried, emotionally completely out of control. And Spirit's saying, pull back your energy. And there is support out there. And I'm sending you lots of love and support for this. Because this is like, I feel a desperateness from you that you really want this to work, but it's Spirit saying it's you know, okay, well, let's have a look at how he feels. And if he feels like he was going to come back. Three of Pentacles. This was a contract. This was a soul contract. You were supposed to be. You were supposed to go through this. I know it sounds strange. Like, why would Spirit want me to go through this pain? It's part of your growth. It was unsuccessful. He sees the relationship as not being successful. He broke the contract. And that's what he was there for. All right? Because it's trying to teach you something about yourself, Maya. Right? No movement forward. Look at all these reversals. 8 of Wands in the reverse. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. I'm not doing any more. Spirit saying, I think you're going to continue to wait for this person and not go out with your friends. You will get over this. Spirit wants you to go out and have more fun and also connect with people who really care. And even if like you don't have many friends or anything, it's about, you know, prayer as well, and your parents possibly, or, you know, a sister, a brother. There has to be one person that you can like lean on here, okay? You can lean on me, okay? I will be there for you, okay? Let's have a look and see, what do you need to focus on now? Like, what do you need to work on? A lot of it is building your self-worth. It takes some time. It can take years to heal from a particular situation or even understand yourself. I'm 53. I'm still learning all the time. You know, I've got a 64-year-old lady that's on here that's wanting to know an answer to something. We can only like use Spirit's help and advice and support and those of others that you know that are really there for you. But you are strong and you can do it, okay? Time to heal. Look at that. Time to heal from the snake spirit. Time to heal from that slippery snake spirit, okay? That devil energy, right? Clear out the clutter within your heart chakra. These are beautiful messages from Spirit, okay? You need to really look at and possibly revisit how that person made you feel, and then ask Spirit to remove that energy from you, to accept it, to acknowledge it's part of your healing, and to move away. And this is all about healing. Like, you need to heal your heart chakra. That's what this is saying. There's a huge healing of the heart chakra that is going to change you. This is the number 55. This is the 28. So 10-10. 10-10. And with the 10s come new beginnings. I just want to spend a bit more time on this, okay? Time to collaborate, find others that will support you and help you put the pieces back together, okay? And the dolphin spirit is about playfulness, all right? Being playful, finding a friend or going out and just having some fun, all right? Life is changing and speeding up, but it's got a lot to do with taking the lead in your life. Things will change when you do that. And I'm also hearing in the future, when you've done your healing and you've healed your heart chakra and you find the right person, this person that broke up with you is going to come back in. So, you know, this may be a couple of years away even, but let's see if that happens. And you're going to be like, hell no. I've healed from you. I've moved on. And so that I see your future in that, okay? So work on your heart chakra healing. Have a look online. See how to do that. It's not like an overnight fix. It's going to take some time. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. You can always come online here when I'm on lives. You can always join in and, you know, feel the energy, and we're all your friends on here, okay? Mimi, post your question. Thank you for your donation. Still waiting for Tiger. I don't know what happened to Tiger. Okay. Thank you, Maya. You must have meant to have your reading today. Mimi, I would like to know what's going on with me and Brian. Anything happening next? Maybe just text. We're not in contact. Okay. Right. What does Spirit want Mimi to... I'm hearing face or like accept, or what are you in denial about? Very Two of Swords type of energy I'm picking up. Look at the devil energy. All right, we've got the devil and we've got the Empress. We've also got the Ace of Cups. We need to pull more cards to get clarification on what this is all about. You may be spending a lot of time on yourself right now, like how you look, the clothes that you wear, your makeup, whatever. You're very attracted and driven towards being with this person. Perhaps they've been a little bit hard to get type of energy, okay? Perhaps they've been hard to get or get hold of, I'm hearing. I'm going to say they're scared of your light. I don't know if that means anything to you, but they're scared of your aura, of your light, which tells me that they're not possibly the person that is the right person for you. They could have a really nice body, they could work out, they could look really good. What is it about them that you are attracted to here? Because I feel that they are scared of your light. I'm picking up this like they still haven't like sown their wild oats. They still possibly want to date lots of people and go out and whatever, okay? Perhaps, you know, sometimes you said he's just normal. Maybe the quiet ones are the worst. I can tell you. The quiet ones are the... Anyway, let's have a look. Page of Swords. What's his intention? What does he feel? You're possibly looking at his social media. You're possibly looking at what he's doing, who he's like hanging out with. If he has social media, I'm feeling that he doesn't for some reason. Okay. You've texted him or emailed here or sent a picture. I'm also hearing about a picture. I don't know if that means anything. And you're just waiting. You could be, I'm getting 19, I'm getting 21, I'm getting 23. There's something here about you being young as well. Taurus, Capricorn, double Libra. Who's the Libra? Justice was in the reverse. You feel that he's being very, very unfair to you right now, okay? Mimi, if a masculine is interested, they will go to any lengths to be with you, to contact you, to text you back as soon as you text them. They don't play games. Their heart is right up there in being like, that's all they think about, that's all they want to do is to see you, to be with you, to contact you. Okay? I don't see that here. And you need to do the right thing by yourself. I'm getting a lot of these readings today, sorry, but I've got Aquarius and double Libra here. You're not being fair on yourself by focusing so much attention on someone that is not interested right now. I'm not saying they won't be in the future, but they're not interested right now. Whatever they're doing, they're not interested right now. Because if they were, they would be, and they'd let you know that they were. And that's flat out, that is what it is. If someone's really into you, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords. They will communicate. They will like be there to support you. They will even accept like just to be a friend, to know you, to be around you. Nine of Cups. They're really just focused on themselves right now. Nine of Cups is self energy. And it's selfish, but selfishness is not a bad thing. There's a need here for more of us to be more like focused on oneself until they are exactly where that you want to be in your life, right? Then you're no good to anyone else. They've got goals. You're happy to wait, I feel. But I feel you're doing yourself an injustice by not just focusing on yourself. So there's like this battle of wills inside of you. You just want them to. The more you want them to, the less they're going to sort of come in. That's that. The art of manifestation. Double devil. Double devil. You need to detach from this person on an energetic level right now, okay? You probably don't want to hear that. You're probably not very happy with hearing that. There's some sort of new opportunity out there. It could be in love or whatever it is for you to be able to do. So there's definitely a need to detach from this person. I don't think there's going to be any communication in the near future. All right, I'm talking about August here. Page of Wands in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse. Yeah. The Sun in the reverse. You're not going through some sort of healing from detaching. Now, this doesn't have to be this person. This can be a relationship that went wrong with someone else in the past. Spirit wants you to really please put your love back into yourself. Go out, have fun. Perhaps you're not going out with friends or having fun, or just perhaps you are waiting for this person and it's draining you in some way. I hope this is making sense. You need to detach. You've got double devil and justice in reverse. Yes, it's going to be painful. Yes, it's going to be emotional, but it is necessary, okay? And you just feel like completely pushed in a corner, left out in the cold. You know, if you text someone and they've looked at that message, especially, which they would have done, and they can't even have the respect to text you back, even if they're not interested, they are not worth your time, not 1%. Okay? Move on. Move on. What will happen if you move on? What will happen if you move on? Show me clearly what will happen if Mimi moves away from this, detaches. Yeah, you will have some decisions to make. It will force you to look at your life and where you are right now, but it will make you more stable and more in control and more like leading your own life instead of waiting for somebody else, okay? Stop waiting. Your life will go very slowly if you keep waiting for this person. And, you know, get out of your head. You've got a lot of like trust issues here. You've got like a lot of worry in your mind. You don't want to be alone. You won't be alone, but there's a lot of self-love and work needed here. Okay, before you get to a point where you can say, I'm okay and I'm worthy of love and I deserve love. And you are worthy of love and deserve love, but there is a lot of healing to do. Do you understand? Okay, is Tiger there? Thank you, Jamie. All right, Jamie, you will be next. If Tiger isn't there, Jamie, you will be next. Jamie is next. But I'm going to have a quick break, Jamie. I won't be long, Jamie. You are next. Unless someone donates, you are next. I won't be long. Okay, thank you for waiting. I had to have a bit of a toilet break and wash my hands as well. So to have a reset, that's fine. We've still got some what am I talking about? We've still got something. Tiger, post your question. I've been calling your name and calling your name. Tiger, you're next. Then we'll go to Jamie. Tiger, Jamie, I really want to do a reading for random as well. I know that a few of you may be before random, but before I go today, random, you're going to get your reading, okay? All right. Tiger, post your question. Let's use the cards we were just using. They are really talking. And remember, guys, this is a tarot reading. Read the disclaimer in the description. Yes, Spirit brings forward messages that are your focus, that are your advice. I personally, truly, I'm not telling you to do anything or advising to do anything. These are all messages from Spirit, okay? Let's have a look. I need your question. Please. Tiger. I'm having a little bit of connection problem, but I'm still here. It's not like if it buffers, it won't be for long. What do I need to heal from the most? Amazing question. Let's look at your main energy, which is the Ace of Wands. Very, very nice. Okay. There is something within you that you just, we're talking energy right now, Tiger, okay? We're looking at what do you need to heal from an energetic level, from a soul level. You have something in you right now where you really want a brand new start, a new life, want to be passionate about something or someone, but you know, this is an energy reading for you. So, you know, you have this like burning passion or fire within you to be in love, to be successful within your career, in a business. I feel that there is an online energy here of you have a creative idea or something that you want to pursue, and Spirit is saying to go for it. Whatever you feel, whatever this fire is within your heart to open up and to express yourself and to do something creative, there is an online energy here. I hope this is making sense. If it is, let me know. And it isn't necessarily about like healing, but it like this card is not about healing. But whatever new thing is coming up, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you really love to do or want to do on a heartfelt level, it will help you with your healing. It will support your healing, okay? Because then you're putting yourself first. Whenever you put yourself first, what you want to do at a heartfelt, passionate level, you will be successful and you will succeed, okay? So there's something here about doing something for yourself that you are really passionate about. What do you need to do? You need to get, first of all, at the base of things, at the root of things. This can be your roots, your family, finding out who you are, where you're from, who your grandparents were and who their grandparents were, okay? You know, you can go way back in lineage here. This is about building a firm foundation. It's also about security, safety, solidity. And despite the challenges, know that you are always going to be okay. All right? You're always going to be okay. Spirit's asking you here to build a firm foundation for yourself, within yourself, okay? Get grounded. It wouldn't surprise me if quite a few chakra energies come out, but we'll see what comes out, Tiger. Okay? Building a firm foundation for yourself so you feel secure. I feel that like maybe you're dissatisfied in your life, right? There's some part of you that's not satisfied, but you have an idea, a plan, a passion for a project, a business. You have 4-4 here. It wouldn't surprise me if another 4 came out, okay? And Spirit's saying to go for it. It will help you. The 4 of Cups is not seeing the blessings that are around you. So gratitude is really important for your soul healing, right? I feel that you have... So this is the 3 of Swords in the reverse. You're not letting others, and this is really positive, like, or to not let others, what they say, affect you emotionally, or what other people, because the Three of Swords is definitely about others, okay? Well, not always, but I feel in this sense it is, especially with the Four of Cups here. You have an acceptance and an understanding that whatever's been before you in regards to any heartbreak of any kind is definitely part of some sort of either ancestral karma or just your understanding of the lessons you learn in life. Your understanding that things are put before you to learn lessons from for your soul journey. But I do feel with the Four of Cups being in the upright that you're not necessarily looking around you at the blessings that you have or what's available to you. And if you grasp those blessings, if you take those opportunities, they will lead you to a better place. You know, when I talk about soul healing, the nines always come up. The Empress very often comes up because it's about, you know, that Empress with the firm foundation is building that firm foundation, living in beauty, respecting beauty, which is like gratitude, okay? Putting yourself really first. Look at this heart chakra, and then very much the same as this passion ignited, okay? Maybe you're ready for love as well, or ready to have someone in your life that is going to fulfill and support you. Work on your heart chakra, work on your base or root chakra. Okay, be very grateful. Be grateful for what you have. Understand that everything is part of a soul lesson, which I already think you sort of understand. This is a detachment energy, detaching from what is no good for you. You're already able to do that. I do feel you're very much, I want to say, like a very strong Virgo energy where you're very much like okay on your own, okay to be by yourself. You're very, very spiritual. You use your intuition. It's come up in the upright. Things are going to start moving very quickly for you, especially around August. I've been saying this for a long time. Okay, mid-year. For those of you who have done the soul work, things are about to go very quickly in a good way. Okay. So apart from everything, look at that, another 8. There's a lot of work coming up for you, but work you want to do, things that you're excited about, okay? And there is some worry here, of course. Perhaps you're having difficult dreams like I did last night and trying to find the meaning of it. I've had a past life dream for many, many, many times. I had it again last night. I used to be scared of it and I used to think, oh my God, I did that, or that happened to me, or I was involved in that. But there's a lesson here, so pay attention to your dreams, right? They're trying to tell you something. Be curious about your dreams. Spirit is trying to talk to you through them. You have another 4. So you have 4, 4, 4 here. 4, 4, 4 and 2 3s. Why is the 4 of Wands here? Another 3. 3, 3, 3. 4, 4, 4. Have a look what that means in regards to soul growth on your search engine, in regards to your angel numbers. You could be seeing 333 and 444. I've been seeing 333 a lot lately. There is another person in your environment or coming up for you that is going to be very supportive within your soul journey and your growth. It could be a romance, okay? It could be a romantic person. It could be someone that's coming through in your dreams. It could be a dream. I just keep going on about dreams. It could be like a dream about your security and your safety. Perhaps you're having scary dreams about your security or your safety is compromised. there is some sort of attachment here. You need to protect your energy, give yourself a really good cleanse. I'm seeing purification. Where is the purification card? It's in this deck. I'm going to pull one of those in a second. There is support around you, or it is coming in. There is a really strong need of security for you. So you need to look at that. Why do you want to be, why is security so important? This can be past life energy that's come through, okay? Six of Cups, you are on the path you are supposed to be on. There is love or a new relationships, new friendships coming in. They're going to bring you peace in your life. All right, it could be a group of people. It could be a group of friends here. You are going to be put on the right path. And there's definitely something about security in regards to your dreams. Like maybe you're having dreams that you're homeless, or there's something here about security, not to worry about those dreams, but to look more deeply into what that means and how you apply it to your waking life in regards to your safety and security. I feel that you are a soul that needs people around you in your life, and they are coming in for you, right? So pray about that. Pray about that because they're coming in. You are on the right path. Don't ever doubt it. That is your reading, Tiger. It is a good reading. It is meant for you, and it is very positive, I feel. Okay, you've detached yourself from something here. Sometimes when the devil comes up, it's like you need to detach. I feel you already done that. This is you going, no. They want your light. The energy vampires. Don't go back to them, whoever they are, or the person. Okay. Right. Jamie, you are next. Jamie, post your question. I've been on here 2 hours and 27 minutes, guys. So I won't be much longer. I will be on between 5:30 and 6:30 p.m. tomorrow evening. Which is Saturday night. Jamie, I'm picking up very financial with you. Financial situations, needing to guard your money, needing to protect your finances. Let's see why. Okay, something authoritarian, something in regards to legal things, possibly like this is external governmental decisions. Perhaps something's going to go to court in regards to this car accident that you had. Okay, and it's definitely involving money. Someone is going to decree something and say, you know, the gavel down and make a decision. It could take up to 5 months. Okay, it could take up to 5 months to finalize whatever this is. And I feel like I'm going to get a lot of money here, cards. Look at this, the Tower. This, yeah, the Sagittarius. I think you're you just need to get your emotions balanced right now. That's the most important thing for you. After this Tower, we know what the Tower is. This absolute nightmare of a situation that you've had to go through, but you're okay. This is about gratitude. This is about all in good timing. Things will work out. It did come out in the upright. Okay. What else do we have? Death energy. There's something about you cheating death. Like literally, it was that close call. You cheated death. So there's something here about gratitude. Because death card came out in the reverse. So we're going to leave that in the reverse. It needs to be that way. On a soul level, what has this taught you? What is this about? Like, what has this taught you? There's something major coming through here. It's taught you, it's going to teach you more patience. It's going to teach you more faith, that you will have faith in spirit, because when this eventuality of, and you will get finances from this, okay? Jamie, you will get finances from this, but it may take some time. Things take time, right? The devil in reverse. You've really cheated death here. Look at this. You need to detach your emotions as well from this situation, because this is Scorpio energy. This is Scorpio energy. The month of the Scorpio season, so end of October to the end of November, you may get some sort of resolution or understanding of a court date, or like how it's going to move forward now from now on to recompense you for what happened. Okay, the Tower, the Death, the Devil in reverse, big energies here. This is really like affected you emotionally. I want you to work on your emotions. Okay, you need to work on your emotions. I'm seeing a POA there. Do not do the that's the pop-off agent. Okay, it's not going to support you. Revenge is not going to support you. It's not about revenge. It's just getting what you're entitled to. It's getting what you're entitled to. That's all it is. All right, so just focus on that. It's not going to support you. Any revenge is not going to support you. You've got the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and you've got the Temperance card above it. You need to get emotionally balanced. You need to balance your emotions, and emotions not just love, right? They are anger, they are fear, they are being really pissed, right? That is your emotions, and you need to get them balanced right now, because revenge is not going to help you. Spirit will take care of this. You need to have more faith that Spirit will take care of this. What's the eventuality of it? What's the eventuality of it? Seven of Swords. Hanged Man. What's the outcome, please? Seven of Cups, so 7, 7. 7, 7. You've got 14, 15. You've got 7, 7. 15, 6, 12, 3. Okay, let's just clarify. Why is the Seven of Swords here in the near future? Someone's trying to get away with something. Someone's trying to downplay it, especially in the court system. Oh, but she was, they might say that you were in the wrong, or you're going too fast, or whatever, okay? Let's see what's going to come of that situation. Seven of Swords, someone trying to get away with something. No, you're going to get paid what you're worth. All right? You're going to get paid what you're worth, but you need to keep revenge out of it. You need to have more faith in Spirit, because revenge is not going to give you the Six of Pentacles in the upright. Right? Take some painkillers then. I know that it's hard, but you need to take the revenge out of it. It's not going to support you. Take your anger out on something else. Scream. Go to the beach and scream and scream at the universe if you want to, but don't take your revenge out on a human, because remember, they also have a higher self, and they also have their spirit guides, right? It's not going to work for you if you do it that way, as angry as you may be. And don't deceive in any way or lie in any way. We need to use the facts here, okay? Right. Get in touch with your spirit guides. Help them to take, what I did when I stopped drinking is I prayed. I just prayed and said, just take the need of the want of the alcohol away from me. And they did. And it's been a long time since I've been drinking now. So this is like, pray to Spirit and say, take the revenge away from me. Take that feeling, take that pain away from me, that anger. And they will. They will. Okay? Okay, Jamie. Right. There is an offer and support coming in for you here. Pisces, double Pisces. There is a celebration coming in for you. It may happen in March. If we look at August, September, October, November, December, right? By the end of the year, you're going to have a resolution. You're going to know how much money you're getting. It may not come until February or March, but it's coming. Okay? And you're going to be okay until then. But there is a celebration, and you'll have a new opportunity, and you've learned something from this. You may have some confusion with, I'm just on a separate note, there may be some confusion with a masculine in your near future, okay? They may be pulling back. It could be a Scorpio. It has got nothing to do with this situation. You have a lot of spiritual strength. Look at this, the star and the yeah, see, hear that motorbike? The star and the strength card. The star and the strength cards, the letter S may be significant to you, Jamie, but this is the spiritual strength. This is also like getting your hopes and dreams and wishes coming true in regards to this situation, and possibly in regards to love as well, right? All right, Tiger, post your question. Thank you for your donation. Let's have a look. Okay, Jamie. You will be okay. There will be a good outcome to this. And also I want to say in regards to what you're learning on a soul level, okay? And it's probably got a lot to do with like not revenge on someone just because you're really feeling it, but just like talk to your guides to bring that. Like, hi Joe, you too. Okay, let's have a look. Tiger, Queen first. No, Tiger, you donated. Post your question. I'm doing half price reads, guys, till the end of July, which is the 31st of July. So if you want to book a reading, email me and I will do it in the next couple of days. Otherwise, I'm going back to my full price from August 1. Okay, Queen, post your question, general. Okay. I'm going to keep using these, Queen, because they are really talking to me. So I hope you like these cards. What's here for Queen? What's her main energy right now? I think there's a lot going to happen. There's a lot going to happen about love for you. There's some clarity. I'm seeing like Ace of Swords type of energy. Thank you, Spirit, as well. Main energy. Swords. Just like I said. You're going to have to use your gut with someone. You're going to have to use your intuition in regards to a person. And you're battling with this in your mind because you really want something to happen, but you're not, you know, you may see someone with their true colors. That's what I wanted to say before and I couldn't figure out the saying. It's true colors. You're possibly going to see someone's true colors and you're getting like a really gut feeling, especially I'm hearing as it gets nearer the time. So perhaps you're going on a date and as it gets nearer the time, it could have to do with Lorenzo, okay? And you're like, there's something about retreating here or leaving a place, even a literal place. A little bit thief of the night energy. Like you're like, I'm out of here. I'm not saying this is going to happen with him, but there's like a situation coming up where you're like, I'm out of here. You can believe or say what you want to say, but I'm going to stand in my own ethics and beliefs and that's it. And you can respect it or not, but like, so there's like a literal, I feel, difficulty within a conversation. Solitude. It's okay to be alone, Queen. I have this feeling that you really want to be with someone. So the question is more so like not a general, but like what do you need to do? Why do you need to be alone right now? Because I feel that there's like all these people in front of you and there's like questions and you're intuitively thinking yes and then you're like no, and there's like a need to, like, you don't want to be alone but there's a need to. There's reading of a book I'm hearing, like with the book in this energy as well. Chess could be significant but it doesn't have to be. Virgo energy could be significant to you, Queen. There's a book that you need to read. You're going to see a book. I don't know, I've said it to you before, but like there's a book you need to read. Okay. There needs to be more planning in your life. Now, Virgos are good planners. So I don't know if you've got Virgo in your chart. You're okay with being alone. I know you're an independent woman. Okay, I know you are. There's a lot of people interested in you. There may be up to 3 people interested in you. And with this Virgo energy, like, you're going to know when it's time to leave a situation, time to go. With these leaves being on this card, it's very time to go energy. You're having a lot of patience, but you're also trying to like plan things out at the same time, which is a little bit of a paradox. I hope this is making sense. Look at it again and take out of it what you want, but this yellow energy is very significant. Work on your solar plexus so you can support your intuition. Rest and rejuvenation, again, very Virgo energy. Four of Swords. In the reverse, you're really wanting to get out and about. You're wanting to, you know, mingle with people, and so get out there, see what's out there. Okay, we did have that Hermit in the reverse, so needing to get out of the house more. Yeah, needing to see what's out there. Like, the page is blank, you can write whatever you want on it. This is being curious, right? This is being curious. Material harvest, there's a lot to gain right now. What's coming in for you, I do feel, is like a lot of material and resources and excitement, new work, or I'm getting more than one job. I don't know if you work more than one job right now. There could be something online as well. Like, you're really interested in your financial gain right now and your stability, Queen. Okay, stand your ground. You're definitely coming up into a situation where you're gonna say, hang on a minute, don't say that to me, or hang on a minute, that's not why I'm here. So what is that about? Because I'm just really interested in what that is about. Your home is significant, like where you're moving forward to in regards to your finances is significant. But what is this Five of Swords? Because I feel like you're going to be at odds with someone. Eight of Cups, walking away. More yellow. Your gut is going to tell you in a situation, and it doesn't have to be Lorenzo, but you are walking away from somebody. Who is this person? Who is Queen going to be walking away from? Yeah, you're putting yourself first. The Empress, the Hermit. Okay, something at an intuitive level with the Hermit card. You've got double Hermit, double Virgo energy here. Is saying, this isn't going to work for me. It doesn't have to be a person. It doesn't have to be Lorenzo. It doesn't have to be a masculine. It can be a job. It can be just something that is not right for you, okay? But I do feel it's a masculine. You've got a King of Pentacles here. There is going to be something. I'm telling you, there's going to be something. You have an altercation with someone, or someone does something and they really show their true colors. Mark my words, okay? Please. Could even be to do with the boss or work. You're going to get the last laugh, I'm hearing, because you're going to put yourself first and put your happiness first. I'm also seeing a boy child, okay? You're not going down that path again. I do feel it's to do with the relationship. Look at what I've got at the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups. If you intuitively feel that something is going south, get out of there, okay? All right? Jermaine is not coming through, but anyway. Random, let's have a look at your question. I'm going to go in 15 minutes, okay? Nandini, you will not get your reading, darling, today. I will be on between 5:30 and 6:30 Saturday PM, okay? Saturday night, so don't miss it. Make sure you set your alarm. Jamie. Did Tiger donated again? Is that right? I think you donated again, Tiger. I was part of a group, Chanley was part of, that can you explain better why I left than I can? Are you asking Chanley that? Okay. All right, I'm confused. I'm just going to go keep going. Okay. Tiger, can you post a specific question that I understand? Okay, please? Because I don't understand what that question is. Sorry. And then we've got random. Random is definitely going to get their reading. Random, you will be last today. Tiger, post a question. I donated. I asked for Queen to go. Oh, that's right. So Tiger, post your question, please. What is it you need to know? Show me the answer to Tiger's question. The Spirit knows what you're going to ask. Let's give the cards a good shuffle. Okay, I don't know whether this, then I can, why I left a group to Chanley. Okay, I understand. So, Tiger left this group because she had a calling that it was time to. A lot of it had to do with a female in the group, and it could have just been one female in the group, all right? That you either didn't vibe with or was like a very fair weather friend, possibly a gossiper. I do feel that you possibly found something out that a particular woman said to another person. It was in confidence from you to them. It's a very I want to say disorganized, but that's not the word. Like, there was a lot of discord. Okay. I hope this is making sense. If it is, let me know. So on a spiritual level, you just had this feeling that there was more growth within another friendship or another group of friends, which you may not even have yet, but you had this calling to, like, yeah, sick of the gossip, sick of the other people talking about other people, and possibly you found out that another person spilled your business to another person. Okay, so I hope this is making sense. Although as far as Chanley's concerned, there's still a deep bond and connection with her. So it was possibly very difficult for Tiger to leave that group because of Chanley, right? But it didn't have anything to do with Chanley. It was another person or people, right? It could have been illegal or something to do with the... somebody was doing something they shouldn't have been doing within the group, and you knew you had to keep it a secret, but they weren't, like, you didn't want to be involved with it. It could have even been drugs. It could have been sales of such. It could have been like someone having firearms as well. I'm getting like that as well, like rednecks as well, that type of like feeling. Perhaps someone owned a GUN, okay? Perhaps you just had this innate feeling that you didn't want to be in this sort of environment or this sort of vibe within this group or the way these people were, but your connection with Chanley is still there. I can't say it online, but do GUNs mean anything to you? GUN, okay, you know what that means. Look at that. And that is just a clarification why you had to detach. And Chanley, you know, Tiger is wanting to be very clear about this to you. Whatever she said is exactly what she means. And I think your friendship will grow. But yeah, there is something about DURGS or GUNs in regards to that, right? And you guys, like you and Chanley, will have a very strong future relationship with a lot of love and, you know, getting to know each other and that your families and whatever, okay? Yeah, so you'll have a solid, the Emperor is solid. You've been through a lot, both of you, and separate, you know, separate in your lives and like together in your lives. There is like, you know, perhaps that the only thing good that came out of that friendship group is the fact that you guys are still friends. And maybe that's all you'll need, right? So why can't the friendship group just be you and Tiger? You trust each other, you love each other, you have respect for each other, you're both super spiritual. There's something that can grow from that. That's a base for a new friendship group, okay? But you were very right in what you did, walking away. Yeah, look at that. You used your intuition, and you were right, okay? You were 100% right in walking from that group. So Chun-Li, I don't know whether you've also walked from that group, all right? But maybe you're going to think about it if you haven't. Right, last person, and that is definitely it, is random. Random, it's your reading. Post your question. Let's bring forward some cards. So my question is, what is in store for me in August in love, reunion or someone new, and career? I can only do one. We'll focus on love. The devil has come straight out here. This is your energy. Why? Right, so why is the devil here for your main energy? Being attached still to something that you shouldn't be, that you know you should stop. Or even like any negative mindset, or like you're attaching yourself still to a past timeline that you need to detach from. It's possibly on an energetic level, the way you feel or the way you think or the way you approach certain situations or the way you communicate with others. There's something you need to work on here. All right, work on your base chakra. Let's start from the beginning. A very good place to start. Okay, let's start from the beginning, working on your base chakra energy, and very so much with the Capricorn devil energy here, right? Past energy, recent past or past energy. There could have been some very difficult like material changes that really affected you. All right, hold on a second. Where's your question? All right, love. All right, August, love or career. Let's see what comes out. I think both things are on your mind with the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. They're both in the reverse. I'm going to keep them like that. You are coming out a period of difficulty with your money, and that's a confirmation beep, okay? You're not letting things emotionally bother you as much. Maybe this is part of like detaching an old relationship you have with money, a relationship you have with your own emotions. I do feel that this is like an energetic detachment for you, where you're able to sort of like think more positively about money, and like you may not have a lot, but you're always going to have enough. So then that includes faith, right? Faith to yourself, spirit. And then you've got emotional withdrawal in the past. In the recent past, perhaps you found it very difficult to walk away from a particular person. You found it very difficult to walk away from a person. Yeah. You had to sacrifice a lot in the past. You really have. Spirit really wants you to walk away from a timeline that has got any detachments, anything negative, anything that you need to change, anything that Spirit really wants you to focus on detaching. You can do it. You can do it. It is about emotionally saying, you know, this is part of my soul journey. What have I learned from this in a mature way, like in a supportive way to your human self? Perhaps you found it very hard to walk away emotionally from a friend or your childhood trauma or whatever it was. I do feel it's like definitely past, deep rooted energy. Perhaps you were brought up to say we don't have enough money, or like there's not enough love in the house, or there wasn't enough love in the house. You possibly had to grow up very fast and like really have your wits about you. You can detach from that energy now. All right. You can detach from that energy. Random. Let's have a look at your current energy. Apart from the devil, you have the Three of Cups. If you drink, just be careful with what you drink. You know, monitor your alcohol intake if you do consume. You may not drink, I don't know. There's some sort of celebration coming up here, maybe a party you're invited to, an engagement, a wedding, a birthday, a baby shower, whatever, okay? Spirit is asking you to also, like, be careful who you're associating with the devil energy being there and the Three of Cups. Beautiful. Right in the middle of your reading, Ace of Pentacles and the number 13. So you have 4-4 here. Right, what do you have? You have 3-3, 4, sorry, 5-8 and 1. So very different energies. You also have the number 6 in the devil. Whatever this detachment, the hard work you put into detaching from past energy, and I actually feel this is ancestral energy, childhood energy, you will succeed in it. Okay. There is something possibly you're doing too much of that you need to, you know, on a literal level, possibly you need to slow down or detach from, especially if it's alcohol. Can be anything. You know what that is to you. You have this Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity right now for you to plant a seed, begin a relationship, get a new job, get a promotion. What is it that's going on in your life? What is your magnetic pull within your soul trying to transform you to become? Look at your heart chakra. What is it you really want to become in life? And what passion do you have? I'm so happy that, you know, yeah, I didn't discover it till about well, a long time ago, 30 years ago, but I didn't really get into my tarot till recently, probably the last 2 or 3 years. But I'm lucky that in this life I did find it. Okay, so it doesn't matter how old you are, you will find it random. All right, you will find out what that means, and that's the truth. Clarity coming in about something you need to change, and you're beginning your soul growth, continue your healing and your learning on your addictions, or, you know, whatever you're mentally attached to, physically, emotionally. Okay, and have patience with yourself, because you will get there. So Spirit is saying, whatever seed you're planting after this reading, to either cut down on something, detach from someone that you know you shouldn't, is no good for you, detach from a mindset, lack of mentality, detach from a person, emotional withdrawal. You can do it. And it's not about you have to wait for something. You have to action it and be patient with yourself, not another person. I hope this is making sense. So be very clear on that. This is patience with your own transformation. I started losing weight in November. I've lost 12 kilos. I don't know what that is in pounds, but I want to be probably 8 to 10 kilos less still. But I am patting myself on the back to sticking to it and to doing it and to being healthier. Like, it's not going to happen overnight. You have to put the work in, darling. Okay, take the lead of your life. Emperor energy. April, if you... Wow. The devil at the bottom of the deck, right? If you work on yourself, and that's why I needed to do your reading today. The sun is also here. If you work on yourself and you work on all this, and please go back and watch this reading again, because it will be significant, you will succeed. And by April next year, you will be exactly where you're going to be. Okay? Exactly. Okay, I love you guys lots. We've had a great live. I will see you tomorrow, Saturday night. Let's have some fun. I'm going to do a giveaway or two. If you're waiting for one of those free giveaways, I will do it before Monday. But give me time. I do have a private reading to do today, quite a long one, so as well. So I'll do my best before Monday. We will be doing a giveaway tomorrow, not today. Don't calm down, everyone. Tomorrow I'm going to do a giveaway. It's really exciting, and it's going to be a 20-minute reading giveaway, and only one. Okay, so don't go anywhere tomorrow night. Stay at home. Stay at home and get on live with me. Okay, I love you. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Queen. Thank you for always supporting me. You're always an amazing help. Had a great day, evening today. I hope you all did too, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.